Hey, welcome back. I hope you're all enjoying the beta branch so far and all the new changes. There has actually been one more change on professional difficulty very recently. So, on professional now, this is only on the beta by the way, for the time being. The fuse box will now always be off at the start of every single mission on professional. Now, I love this change. It's a Nancy, by the way, Nancy Martinez. Yeah, I do love that they're trying to make professional more distinct, more unique, and a bit more challenging. I think we're going to see the effects of this the most on the larger maps. Think high school, prison, asylum. I forgot to check where the power was actually, so it'll be the garage or the basement in this case. But one little maybe like tip that I thought of is maybe to turn on some light switches in advance for the rooms that you want to light up on your path to the fuse box. So I've just turned on a few lights there. Let me see if the fuse box is here. It is not, so it must be down in the basement this time. And then, let's turn on this one as well. It's probably round here, or the other side. Maybe at the back? Yes, at the back. And then by the time you turn this on, you'll have light in every room that you want it. Might be more useful on the larger maps. I was thinking maybe like high school, you could try and light up the corridors as you walk around. But there you go anyway. Right, let's find this ghost. I'll turn you off for now. Save electricity. I think that was the door. Yep, let me try upstairs. Heard something alright. Pretty toasty downstairs. Is that a noise to my right? I'm onto you. I'm onto you, Nancy. Ah, it was indeed. My ears are not failing me today. Right. Give me a sign. The bone in the ghost room, always unnerving. Give me a sign. Are you here? Are you close? Hey, there we go. You can say that again. What are you looking at? What's interesting about this closet? She was staring right at it. Banished to the naughty corner. So we got Spirit Box, lovely. And she's very aggressive. That was the shoe. She's not a fan of that shoe, is she? Behave, Nancy. Let's keep it chilled, eh? Right, we'll go get some more stuff. But yeah, if the fuse box is off at the start of every mission, particularly on maps like Asylum, where it's going to take you a long time to even get to the fuse box in some cases, you might notice your sanity draining a lot more than normal. I am a big fan of that change. I do like that. Nancy Martinez, 74% sanity. Halfway to a hunt. Interesting. I don't feel like I've been there very long. I mean, we did get the ghost event. That probably knocked down my sanity a notch. At least she doesn't seem to be too shy yet. I do not like stubborn ghosts. They are my nemesis. No fingerprints yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. One on the light switch. And the window. She's trying to escape. Spirit Wraith Poltergeist. Is it going to go freezing? I don't believe so. We're looking at a spirit or a poltergeist. We need writing or ghost orbs. I'll go get a camera. I just heard a little shuffle. Just checking that book. But I've had some very interesting hunts so far on the beta branch. I'm really enjoying the new update. For those that aren't aware, during a hunt now, if the ghost loses line of sight of you, they will now go to your last known location. which theoretically means they can chase you around corners, they'll be able to keep up the pressure a lot more, which I have found has been the case in general. I feel like the AI has been massively improved. I had an interesting one yesterday where the ghost was quite close to me. They had line of sight of me as I entered a locker. They came straight up to the locker entrance. And they did in fact kill me in that case. So yeah, hiding spots aren't as safe anymore, I feel, if the ghost already has a line of sight of you. I feel like you have to break line of sight more than once in quick succession in order to guarantee your safety. Which I like. I love that they're trying to make hunts more difficult. Might be ghost orbs. She has moved a few items the whole mission, actually. She's quite active in general. I just heard another item being moved, yeah. We'll go look for ghost orbs. Might be a little poltergeist. Pesky poltergeist. There we go. But yeah, I've had some very interesting hunts on the beta branch so far. I've tested it on most maps now. And in general, yeah, they do seem to follow you around corners. They definitely keep up the pressure. And it's definitely made revenants even worse. Most definitely. I see writing from here. It's a spirit. Interesting. Very active spirit. We're not going to do dirty water. We can prevent the hunt. And we can get the motion sensor reading. I'll come back, get another crucifix and get a camera. Sounds like a plan. In the meantime, I'll try not to die. All part of the plan as well. She's an active one, alright. Lots of weird noises. There we go, get you in. Get the crucifix in. Are you a confused spirit? Do you think you're a poltergeist? Bloody hell. I can hear endless items and things being moved every time I come back. At least we got the bone in the ghost room anyway. Makes things simpler. There we go, lovely. Oh, one more thing actually that some of you may not have seen. You can now stand up candles. They are no longer a fire hazard. Let me show you. I think I brought some. I did indeed, yeah. So you place them just like you would place a video camera. You look at where you want to place it on a flat surface and it gives you like a highlight. And then you just press F. And ta-da! It stands up. No more fire hazard candles thrown on the floor. There's the motion. Need to prevent a hunt and... dirty water? Nah, we won't do that. I'll try and get a photo of her though, if she's cooperative. Hopefully I won't die. Quite a lot of dead ends up there. Also, only really one way out of that room. I have a feeling they could spawn on me very easily. Happened to me a lot lately. Gotta be careful. That grace period, few seconds of grace at the start of the hunts can really save you. If you notice they've spawned on you. Let's spread them out. So what photos have I got? Just the bone. So let me get fingerprints on the light switch, I believe. And the book. Oh, you don't want me to take the photo, do you? Well, tough. I took it already. She tried to throw it out of sight, didn't she? Bloody hell. Right, give me a sign. Need to prevent this hunt. Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign. Hello? Interesting. Give me a sign. Books and beds behave very strangely lately. I've had some that have been absorbed into the bed. I wonder, can we get it to happen again? I've placed the book on the bed before and it's just dropped through completely. And the only way to confirm ghost writing is by taking a picture in this direction and seeing if it registers as an interaction photo. I don't know if this is just something on the beta branch. Let's see if I can replicate it. It did happen twice last night, actually. I hope you don't mind, Ghost. There we go. Yeah, we lost the book. So the only way we would know if it was ghost writing would be to take a photo. And it would count as interaction. But thankfully we saw the writing first. So yeah, be careful of them beds. They like to eat your books. Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign. I would quite like this photo. Can you show yourself? You in bed? Get up. Need my photo. Show yourself. Show yourself. Are you here?
Here.
Give me a sign then. Can you show yourself?
Behind.
Show yourself. Stop throwing things at me. You rude ghost. Show yourself.
Behind.
Show yourself.
Behind.
Show yourself.
Close.
Show yourself.
Behind.
Oh goodness. Here comes the argument. Show yourself.
Close.
Show yourself, ghosty.
Close.
Show yourself, ghosty. Oh goodness. You know I don't like stubborn ghosts. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Have I got my crucifixes? I do indeed. Come on, ghost. Show yourself. Can you show yourself? Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a bloody sign? Do something. Show yourself. Nancy, show yourself. Come on, Nancy. Give me a sign. What do you reckon? Do you think we prevented the hunt? I've got to be close. Show yourself, Nancy. Last chance, Nancy. Gonna be leaving in a minute. No? You don't want to play, do you? She's not cooperating. I'll go check the objective. That's what I'll do. I feel like my sanity might be a bit pooped by now. Oh! Now you give me a sign. Now I've left. You stubborn thing. Stubborn ghosts, shy ghosts. My worst nightmare. Give me the active crazy ones any day. I'll take them. I'll take them. What do you reckon? Have I done it? Have I done it? I have indeed. Lovely. Fantastic. There you go. Nancy, you pain. You pain. You are not cooperative at all. Got some decent photos though. Good stuff. Right, so let's get out of here. Have I got it in my journal? Totally not done that before, eh? Forgot to put it in my journal. I would never do that. So, there you go. Anyway, that is the new feature on Professional. The fuse box will now always be off at the start of the mission. Do bear in mind, this is only a change on the beta branch for now. Eventually, I'm sure these changes may come to the live branch if they're all working as intended, or if the feedback's positive. So yeah, we'll see. If you do want to try all these, swap over to the beta branch on Steam. You can freely swap between the beta and the live branch at any time. If you're not sure how to do that, I will put a little guide down in the description for you. So do make sure to check that out. And yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the beta branch anyway. I'm loving it. I'm loving all the changes. We've got the difficulty selector. We've got the improved ghost AI during a hunt. On Professional, they no longer tell you if it responds to everyone or alone. And now on Professional, the fuse box is always off at the start of the mission. So, like I said, I love that they're trying to make Professional more unique and distinct, and a bit more difficult. And I can't wait to see what other changes they bring in the future. I really love that the dev is really working hard to keep this game updated. It's just such a unique, amazing game that I'm really passionate about, and I can't wait to see where it goes, most definitely. Alright guys, thank you for watching, as always. In the meantime, stay safe and happy hunting.